trust. So how would you define success?
An opportunity to do what you love and what you're good at as a career.
Okay. Where do you want to go from here? If that's success and it's best in class.
Want to take it to the next level.
Best seating, you're looking for Admirals clubs, and you're looking for dinner and drinks like Rocky. That's when he flies around. That's not the airline for you. So why is it for many years they were the only profitable airline? Because they picked 2 or 3 things to excel at, and they didn't try to be everything. You got to be owners of it. Again, determine who's responsible for it. Maybe each of the initiatives. It's going to be very specific, very measurable.
Opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge you because it makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect.
Told you that as an investor, the same reason I don't go to investor conferences, I don't talk about investment thesis, the same reason I go to the press on stages of CNA, is that I ask myself what good comes from it. And I can go out and I can take a flyer on a turnaround right now and compete with guys that the only way you're going to grow is externally. Take this place. It's not private. It's daily fee. This is a club that generates 2.5 times more in green fee than any club in Dallas, Texas. You ask yourself, why would you invest $2.5 million in this place when it's already generating more revenue than anybody else? And it seems like there'd be a limited ceiling. Because we want to grow other business segments here. I mean, we believe that we can grow an a la carte business here that's standalone. And you try the food, you look at the menu, and you tell me if it's your typical daily fee golf fare. Super Bowl, we can show cowboy games on it, we can also show leaderboards and tournaments. Again, why would we do that if we're already generating 2.5 times more than anybody else?
Let's go!
So it takes effort, but it's effort in your brain. And when you do it enough, it becomes natural. In that natural mindset or the determined mindset, the only difference is how much effort we're using in our brain to be able to take our game to the next level and win the game.
50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so.
It's really interesting in sales. Researchers say, is it price, is it product, or is it confidence of the seller that has the greatest influence on a sale? Confidence of the seller. It is. The biggest mistake we make in confidence is tying our confidence to an outcome rather than our ability to create that outcome. I must say that again because it's super important. The biggest mistake we make in confidence is tying our confidence to an outcome rather than our ability to create the outcome. So let's think about what we're doing on a daily basis. Where am I putting my confidence in an outcome rather than in my ability to create the outcome? If my confidence is in whether or not you're going to change or receive the coaching, then some days my confidence is high, some days my confidence is low. But if my confidence is in my ability to continue a conversation, to have clear communication, to follow up, to be encouraging, my confidence is in those skills, then it doesn't matter where the coaching conversation is going, I stay committed to the conversation. But what if you're 100% confident in the process of follow-up? Sometimes you're going to get yeses and sometimes you're going to get no's, but the process works and that's why you do it. When we're looking at our focus, we have to be focused on what to do rather than what not to do. And when we can train our language to be focused on what to do, we get a lot more accomplished. We drive better results because we're focused and coaching ourselves in the right direction. So we have confidence, we have focus. Let's talk about self-discipline. So we have to invite people in, we have to choose that voluntary accountability in order to take our game to the next level. As if I mess up, I'm going to go, hey, my bad, let's talk about this, rather than just waiting for some numbers or results to say, you need to have a coaching conversation. And when somebody comes to you because there has to be a coaching conversation, you're not really excited about it, and I promise you they're not real excited about it either.
Believe the kind of shit that comes out of this kid's throat top. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth or does it stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew are known around as one of the best, dedicated to what they do and give 100%.
So what happens a lot of times when there's a lack of consistency in execution, we start second guessing our skills, when what we really need to ask ourselves is, do I believe in the plan? Because if I'm 100% confident in the plan, I will be consistent in my execution. What we're doing is we are improving our average, because what you would call a 7 today in your follow-up or lead generation, 3 months from now, that 7 is your new average, your new 5. And so you have a whole other level of your game that you can't even imagine exists right now because of where you are. You have to realize, hey, this is my average, and whatever I want to get better at, I'm going to intentionally, on purpose, be better than average today. And with that mindset, you'll go a long way in 1 year, rather than being above average, still calling yourself a failure, giving you reason to doubt, second guessing what you're doing. And you will take a few things home, but to actually apply it, you have to do something with it. Rather than expecting change from a one-time experience, it really takes a little while to create new habits. Not just in your actions, but in your thinking.
15% concentrated power of will.